Quotes, Quibble and Question, your weekly leadership development fix from me, Matt the Coaching Guy. Over the last few months, I've been reflecting on the conversations I've been coaching people through in 2025. And what I've realised is that most people have built walls of complexity in every area of their life. And it also reminds me that I'm a simple man with simple needs. And in truth, we're all simple creatures. We need clarity, purpose, belief, and consistency. A sense that what we're doing matters and a solid and safe place to build from. Yet over time, we've overcomplicated almost everything. Our lives, our work, and especially our leadership. At senior levels, this overcomplication is where many businesses quietly go wrong. Not because leaders lack intelligence or intent, but because simplicity is often mistaken for weakness and constant change is confused with progress. Strategies are reshaped before they are embedded. Structures are altered before they are understood. And people are asked to adapt again and again without ever feeling anchored. And the result is that you get motion without momentum. Strong leadership isn't about endlessly changing direction. It's about spending time to get it right first time. About laying down clear foundations of belief, what we stand for, how we behave, and why it matters. When these foundations are strong, systems can be built to support them, not fight against them. The best organisations don't feel complicated to the people inside them. They feel obvious. Expectations are clear, decisions are consistent, and systems reinforce the message instead of diluting it. Simplicity doesn't mean easy, it means intentional. As leaders, our challenge is not to add more initiatives, more frameworks, more noise, but to strip it back to what truly matters and then hold the line long enough for it to work. Simple needs, clear belief, strong foundations. Everything else should serve that, not distract from it. So your quotes for this week are, as Leonardo da Vinci famously said, simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Albert Einstein echoed the same thinking. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. Steve Jobs built one of the world's most valuable companies on this belief. Simple can be harder than complex. You have to work hard to get your thinking clear to make it simple. And one of the best leadership quotes I've ever heard is, perfection is achieved not when there is nothing more to add, but when there is nothing left to take away. And so your quibble is, our business is complex, simplicity is just unrealistic. Most businesses are not failing because the work is complex. They are struggling because leadership keeps changing its mind. Strategies evolve before they're embedded, priorities shift before people are aligned, and systems are redesigned before beliefs have been established. This creates instability. People stop committing because experience has taught them this too shall pass. Cynicism replaces confidence. Energy is spent coping rather than performing. And the impact is profound. Execution slows, accountability weakens, trust erodes, and high performers disengage. And not because people don't care, but because the ground keeps moving beneath them. So what do great leaders do instead? They spend more time up front. They get clear on what they believe before they roll out initiatives. They define what great looks like and refuse to dilute it. They believe systems, processes, incentives, structures that reinforce the message instead of contradicting it. Most importantly, they stay consistent long enough for beliefs to take root. So here are some questions from me, a person who used to be impacted in this way. What are the 3 non-negotiable beliefs that underpin how we operate? Where have we changed direction too quickly, and what has this taught our people? Which systems currently undermine the behaviours we say we want? And what could we remove or simplify that would instantly create clarity? And remember that 30 to 40% of all tasks in any organisation are unnecessary. Simplicity is about dumbing things down and making it work. So the question for you is, if someone inside the organisation was asked, what really matters here? Would their answer match yours? Because when leadership is simple, consistency and believable, everything else has a chance to follow. Wishing you all the best for 2026. Thanks for listening to this week's newsletter. Should you have any other subject matter you'd like to hear more about, do drop me an email at matt@thecoachingguide.co.uk. And if you're thinking about stepping into coaching to support your growth this year and want to rise, lead boldly and live fulfilled with coaching that changes more than just your career, drop me a DM and let's start a conversation today. Have a great week. Bye for now.